Hey, what's up, y'all? Man, I haven't even been videotaping a lot of stuff, and all these different things have come out in that time. I just haven't been able to do it, man. I thought it was going to be a slowdown month. There have been more shoes being shipped this month than I've shipped in a while. It's bananas. So I am going to stop and do this model because you need to see something. And this is going to be an interesting thing for Nike's supply chain. So let's get to it and check out the box. You can see the snakeskin pattern on the Air Jordan box. But what's important here is this. Let's see if I can move that up. What's different about that label? That's the new label. And if you notice, there's an RFID tag on it and a QR code on it. So we got a couple of different things to look at in regard to the Air Jordan 11 Retro Low LE. Now this shoe hasn't come out, and gosh, this is the first time this shoe has been retro ever. So you would expect it to do really well, but retro lows never sell out, ever. Not on the first day. It takes them a while before they go through the system, and I don't expect this to be any different. The shoes are sitting everywhere that they are, selling at. They're not selling out. You'll be able to get a pair. You shouldn't be paying above retail for them. That's that on that. So let's get to it. The color is white, black, navy. Now it looks more green to me, kind of bluish green. But the style code is CD6846-102. The SRP is $185. The UPC for the size 13. And now you really don't need. This is the thing. If you had to return this shoe to Nike and you sent this thing back and you sent a fake back, Nike can now check if you sent them a fake back, and they can check and see where the shoe came from. This RFID, this small symbol right here, cannot be reproduced by any manufacturer. So this thing can be checked by Nike to see if the shoe is authentic or in an authentic box. In other words, if they start putting the RFID actually on the shoe, Nike could potentially track your shoe everywhere. That means the people that are selling shoes early, the people that are getting shoes illegally, you could potentially get busted. Now, you heard that here probably first. Nobody else is probably talking about it. And I'm actually going to edit this and put it up today instead of putting it up behind all of the other 80 videos that I have in the queue to be processed. I'm going to do this today, so it'll be up today. That UPC, like I said, 192-499-456-793, and there's a 14 at the end. So real quick, let's take our QR code reader on video and check and see what this QR code takes us to, right? So here we go. Let's see what happens here. And I'm going to do this. It's going to be weird, me trying to do it. Let me see. There we go. Bam. All right. So we get that popping up. I know you guys are like, man, I can't really see that. So I'm going to do the browse website, and we're going to see what comes up for the browse website on this Air Jordan 11. So let's give it a second. And what pops up is, see if we can see that, sneakers app. So we know the QR code takes us to the sneakers app. It's not giving us any information. On one of the other QR codes, it took us to a website that gave us more information about the Air Jordan, or the Air Jordan 5, which is the one that it did it on. So let's go backwards here and go back again. And we come back to this page, and I'm going to click the search this time and see where it takes me to for search. And once again, it takes me to the Nike official site, so it clicks there, and I see that they're doing 20% off on clearance items. I can click it, and I can go shopping on the clearance site, and that's actually pretty cool. And it gives you the code as well underneath it, so you can see the code is SAVE20, valid April 14th to the April 21st, so through this weekend. Now, we haven't even gotten to the shoe yet, but I wanted to make sure you saw that. And I want you to understand what's happening here with the RFID. You really don't, if there's a way for you to check the RFID, for you to scan the RFID with your phone, there wouldn't even be a need for StockX, to be honest, because you know exactly where the shoe is coming from. So here we have our QC sticker and we have our QC stamp. I'm still going to go through our checks. The QC sticker reads QC19 OK. The QC stamp is more blocked than usual, but it's 011019N9. So we got white paper, doesn't have 23 logos all over it. It's just basic white paper, which is a smart move by Jordan Brand, because if they use the same paper for all shoes, Nike and Jordan, they can save a lot of money, and it helps with sustainability, right? So we got our Jordan here, our Jordan 11 low, and like I said, this shoe released, gosh, is it like 20 years ago? It's never been retro before, so this is the first time. So you would have thought it would do well, but I know from just the history, man, that Jordan 11 lows just don't sell out very quickly. But you gotta really love when they do the low and they put leather in the upper as opposed to that ballistic mesh. It's just a really nice thing to kind of see on the shoe. It makes it a lot more premium. You know what I mean? So instead of spending time here, I'll do the 360 and then I'm going to get inside of the shoe to see if our QR code is found on the inside of the shoe and to see if they did an RFID. So let's see. Let's get into this 360 on the size 13. Let's turn it, do that medial outsole, which would have been, you know, a lot doper if they went ahead and deviated and did a pearlized outsole, kind of like the Easter from the previous year, the low. There goes our heel counter, and you can kind of look at yours and sync it up. But what I want to get to is the inside of the shoe. So let me pull. There goes your Jordan shoe insert with paper over the top of it. And I'm going to my production date on the inside of the shoe, and it does not have the QR code on the label on the inside, but it does have the QR code on the box and the RFID on the box. So this says SZ, it's made in China. The date is 10/03/18/02/01/08/19/01/10/19, 2 days. So this shoe was basically processed. It was stamped in QC 2 days, man, and it was shipped. So you're talking about a really fast turnaround from January till today. That's less than 3 months, man. So the speed at which Jordan Brand and Nike are shipping their shoes out is improving. And what's more impressive is it's improving through Chinese New Year, which means that they have got a really efficient sustainability or supply chain that's occurring. But that's it. That's a long video. I'm going to go ahead and get it edited, and I'm going to put it up. So now you guys know the label's changed. That's important. Jordan Brand, if you try to send Jordan Brand back a fake now, you can take it and put it in this box. And they may believe you because you can get away with switching the shoe out, putting the fake shoe in the box. But if you get a box and it's not the right box and you send back the wrong box, they're going to be able to catch you. Something to think about. See you guys on the next one. Let me get this edited and up, and I'll see you guys on the next one, right? I said that already. Peace.